Batman has no superpowers, no flight, no super strength, no magic ring. So how does a normal man stand toe-to-toe with gods and monsters and walk away standing? Stick around. By the end of this, you'll watch that answer get tested against something that has never lost a fight in its life. It starts in an alley. Rain falls. 2 gunshots crack the air. A boy named Bruce Wayne watches his mom and dad die in front of him. In 1 second, his whole world is gone. Most kids break after something like that. Bruce doesn't break. He goes quiet. And quiet Bruce is the dangerous one. Losing everyone you love teaches you one brutal lesson. You can't control the big things. So Bruce decides to control everything else instead. While other kids play after school, he studies crime. He studies how criminals think. He's not doing this to feel better. He's doing this so it never happens to anyone else again. But studying alone won't cut it. Not even close. What he does next is where this story gets wild. At 18, Bruce leaves Gotham. He doesn't come back for years. He travels the world and he doesn't stop at one skill. He stacks them. A doctor teaches him how the body breaks and how to fix it. A tracker teaches him how to follow a man through a forest. An escape artist teaches him how to slip out of any rope or chain. Then he finds something bigger, a group of fighters hidden in the mountains. Their leader teaches him one idea that changes everything. Fear isn't just a feeling. Fear is a weapon. Whoever controls the fear in a room controls the whole room. Bruce learns fast, but here's the part that should worry you a little. He's not collecting skills to feel safe. He's collecting them to start a war. He returns to Gotham. Before he puts on a single piece of his famous costume, he does something almost everyone skips. He rebuilds his body from nothing. Months of pain. The same punch, the same kick, thousands of times, until his hands stop thinking and just react. That's the real secret behind staying calm under pressure. It's not a gift you're born with. It's just thousands of hours of practice, hiding behind a calm face. Then something happens that almost nobody expects. As a kid, Bruce fell into a deep well. Bats swarmed him in the dark. That fear never left him. It followed him into adulthood. So what does he do about it? He doesn't hide from it. He becomes it. He takes the exact thing that used to terrify him, and he wears it on his chest every single night. Now, when fear walks into a room, it's wearing his face, not someone else's. The thing that once broke him is now the thing that breaks everyone else. Last piece. Not a power. A system. A cave hidden under his house, packed with tools for every disaster he can imagine. Backup plans for every fight he might lose. Even a plan in case his own friends ever turn on him. People call that cold. It's not cold. It's the difference between hoping things go right and making sure they do. By the time he's done, Bruce Wayne is gone in every way that matters. Batman is all that's left. For years, that's enough. Gotham's criminals start fearing the dark because the dark might be him. But nothing, not 1 second of his training, prepares him for what happens on one normal Tuesday night. He's standing on a rooftop on patrol, same as always. Then the sky above him cracks open like broken glass. No villain, no warning, just a tear ripping through the world itself. Every instinct says run. He doesn't. He steps toward it, the same way he's walked toward every fear he's ever had. The light swallows him whole. Gotham disappears behind him. He slams into the ground in a city he's never seen before. Smoke fills the air. Around him, strangers in strange uniforms crawl out of the wreckage too, just as lost as he is. None of them chose this. Something pulled them all into the same nightmare. Then they look up, and everything goes quiet. A massive shape moves through a purple sky, bigger than any building nearby, getting closer with every second. Thanos. Some of them already know that name. It's enough to make even the bravest one go pale. The other heroes want to charge in immediately. That's the instinct. It's also the wrong one. Bruce stops them cold with one sentence. Tell me everything you know about him, right now, before we move an inch. Information first, action second. The same rule he's followed his entire life, just with the highest stakes he's ever faced. They talk fast. Thanos is stronger than anything any of them have ever fought. He doesn't get tired. He doesn't feel fear. He's already wiped out entire worlds. By every number that matters, this fight is already over. Bruce studies the broken buildings around them. Then he starts giving orders like he's done this 1,000 times. In a way, he has, just on a smaller stage. Here's where it begins. Thanos strikes first. He goes straight for the loudest hero in the group, a punch strong enough to flatten a building. It connects clean. That hero flies backward through 3 walls before he even hits the ground. The whole street shakes. Bruce doesn't freeze. He's already moving, calling out positions like a general. One hero sprints left to pull Thanos' eye away. Another drops a steel beam right where Thanos is standing. It doesn't hurt him. It's not supposed to. It just makes him blink for 1 second. 1 second is all Bruce has ever needed. He slides low through the dust, using the chaos as cover instead of running from it, a trick from the mountains. Thanos finally turns and locks eyes on him. Just one man, no powers, standing in the middle of a battlefield that should have already buried him. Thanos swings, a hit big enough to end the whole fight in one motion. Bruce isn't there when the fist lands. Every move before this moment was built around this exact dodge, planned 4 steps ahead, the same way he's planned every fight of his life. The team strikes in that same instant. Thanos staggers back for the first time since the fight started. He recovers fast. Too fast. He grabs the nearest hero and throws him clear across the battlefield. Another hero rushes in to help and gets swatted aside. The team is getting picked apart, and the gap between Thanos and everyone else is starting to show again. Bruce sees it before anyone else does. This isn't a fight you win with one good hit. This is a fight you win by bleeding him slowly. So, he changes the plan in real time, shouting new positions, pulling the team back into a tighter formation around the collapsed buildings. Thanos roars and smashes through a wall chasing him, and for a second, it looks like Bruce made a fatal mistake. He's cornered, nowhere left to run. That's exactly where he wanted to be. The wall behind him was never just a wall. It's rigged, packed with everything Bruce grabbed from the wreckage, wires and broken metal pulled together. Thanos steps forward to finish it, and the whole structure collapses on top of him. It barely slows him down. But it's enough. The heroes hit him together in that exact window, every single attack landing at once. For the first time in the entire fight, Thanos takes a real step backward. He's still standing. He's still stronger than anyone there, but something in his face changes. He didn't expect this. He walked in certain that nothing in this universe could touch him, certain there was no plan strong enough to slow him down. That certainty just shattered right in front of everyone watching. Standing in the smoke, breathing hard, completely human, and completely outmatched on paper, is the one person in the whole fight who never had a single power to begin with. And he's the reason any of them are still standing. That's the secret, and it was the secret the whole time. Bruce Wayne never needed to be the strongest person in the room. He needed a plan he wouldn't quit on, a fear he wouldn't run from, and a system built carefully enough that it didn't fall apart the day his luck finally ran out. A scared kid in an alley built himself into someone who stands his ground against a being who erases entire planets without blinking. So what's stopping you from doing the hard thing today? If you want to see how this fight ends and who finally lands the hit that turns the whole battle around, subscribe and drop your prediction in the comments right now.